Welcome back to the channel. In this little video I'm going to do a review of the Gedore Red 1/4 inch 37 piece drive tool with ratcheting T-handle that you see in the case before you here. Part number for this set is GED 33000025, and I'll leave a link to the Gedore UK website that details the package. Recommended retail price for this in the UK is £75 including tax, and at the moment you can pick this up for £45 from Gedore. So the case itself is nice and solid. It's a two-piece case hinged at the back here with a metal hinge pin running through the plastic moulding. At the front here the catch is also hinged, but looks like it's a plastic pins on the actual flap here that locks the case shut. So taking a closer look at what's inside the kit, so you can see all the items are housed within foam cutouts, both in the lid and in the base. If we start down on the left hand side here, there's two holders here with 1/4 inch shank screwdriver bits inside. Now this first set here, you've got three slotted bits. These are 4.5, 5.5 and 6.5 millimeter. You've then got Phillips, Phillips 1, two Phillips 2 and then a Phillips 3. Then got the same in Posi, Posi 1, two Posi 2s and a Posi 3. And then we're on to Allen key bits or hexagonal bits, a 3 and a 4 mil in this little holder here. Then we move over to the other holder and we've got here a 5, a 6 and an 8 mil hexagonal bits. And then we move on to a range of Torx bits. The first set are a 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 and 40 standard Torx, and then these are the security Torx style with the hole drilled in the middle, and these are a 10, a 15, a 20 and a 25. So all of these bits will fit into the driver handle directly on their own, or you can fit them into an extension piece here, which goes into the handle at this end, and then this bit is the spring clip style for holding the bits in. You can see it just clips in there. There's no magnetic bit holder at all, but it holds them in sturdy. It's in there, a little bit of wiggle, but not much. And then put it back in there. So that's the 1/4 inch drive there. The rest of these are nut spinners from 6 mil up to 14 mil in 1 millimeter sizes, so there's no missteps in there for those items. And then we get onto the main handle bit itself. This is a ratcheting handle. You see the head here. It's doing up that way, flip it to the middle and it locks the other way, and then it will undo. You can use it in the screwdriver handle style here, or you can convert it to a T-handle, pulling this forward through 90 and then you push it up, and it locks into the square hole in the handle here, and then you have a T-handle for use with any of the bits. So it is a little bit of a strange shaped handle, especially as a screwdriver bit. It's not symmetrical as you would have with a normal screwdriver handle, so I tend to find myself holding it at the back here with a thumb in there. It's okay, it's perfectly usable. So the ratchet mechanism itself feels pretty sturdy. It's got a nice click to it. There is a little bit of play in the ratcheting mechanism itself, so there's a little bit of play rotational wise. I'm not sure how well you'll see that, and also lateral as well. You put a screwdriver bit in, so the holding mechanism of this is magnetic. You see the bit goes in there. It's fairly sturdy for the screwdriver bits. Most of the wiggle is actually in the actual ratchet mechanism itself. Putting it back in there. However, when I put one of the nut spinners in, and he slides in there. There is quite a bit of play in. Hold the drive as well, you can see that's quite a bit of play. Let's zoom out so you can see the whole lot. You can see that's that amount of play, and it's purely in this hexagonal joint here, so it's okay. Just obviously it is the red series from Gedore, so it's not the best of qualities, but yeah. Okay, so the main reason why I've taken a look at this ratcheting set, I think it could be one of the options for adding into my MIT 420 installation kit that I keep in the Veto bag here. I said when I did the video previously on this, I'd look for some tools that I could use to access motors, and I'll have a little kit to go out and test and inspect motors with, all contained within this Veto MB bag. So I have a little bit of room in the front here for the hex bits and both side pockets available. The ratcheting handle obviously goes straight into one of the side pockets and houses in there quite nicely. And then for accessing motors, all I will need will be the 7mm and the 8mm, those two, 10mm, next one in 13, so predominantly metric equipment that I work on, so that should be all the nut spinners that I would need to access them. And I'll also put in the hex bit as well for the driver bits. Now again, I won't need all of these driver bits in here, so what I do have from a cheapo tool set is a small little bit holder here that I'll take some of the bits out that I need for accessing motors. So we'll take the slotted ones out and put them in there. Yeah, so these are the bits that I'd take with me to access motors, and they will go into the front compartment here. And I can keep that with that, and then they get stored out of the way. And then what I'd probably also do is just add in a terminal screwdriver, just for motor heater terminals, probably on smaller motors. And there you see I have my little kit here. So there you see, complete kit there for accessing small motors to be able to carry out installation testing and inspection on motors, probably up to around about 15 kilowatt in size, I would say. After that you start needing a bit more leverage than a T-handle will give you, so I've moved into a socket set, so I'll have to look at some different tools and different ways of putting them into this bag, which will be in a later video. That's all there is for this video. Hope you found it useful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.